Good afternoon. Today is the 26th of December. It's Boxing Day. The weather's a little bit on the rainy side, and it's time for us to do a little bit of housekeeping, I suppose. A few weeks ago, I asked the people to vote for their favourite episode of Tweed Jacket Reviews. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be covering which episodes you voted for, and then we will be finding out what the viewer favourite car is for 2019. Excellent. So I had a number of comments on the video which I did. I only had 11 people in total voting. Now I just want to explain the rationale of the process I went through. Some people ranked their top 5 episodes, some people just mentioned 1, some people mentioned 2. Now if they mentioned 2 cars, I just gave them each 5 points. If they mentioned 1, they got 5 points. If they mentioned them in an order, then I ranked them from 5 to 1. So the top rated episode in their opinion got 5, and the bottom one got 1. I'll just thought I'd cover the most popular videos in terms of views so far, just the top 12 of those, because there were 12 episodes voted for in the last video. By popularity, this is a number of views. 1 is the MGZ SUV, 2 is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7.5, 3 is the Ford Granada Mark II, that's not a surprise. 4th is the Seat Toledo. That's amazing considering we didn't know what we were doing when we filmed that. 5th is the MG ZS 1 litre automatic. Some of these don't get a mention in the viewer favourites at all, actually. Then the 6th is the Volvo 960. 7th is the 2019 MG3 review. The 2014 review hasn't had as many views at all as that. 8th is the Rover 220 Coupe Tomcat. 9th is the Peugeot 207. 10th is the MG HS. That's a new one. Nobody voted for that because it wasn't even released at the time. 11th is the Skoda Fabia, and then 12th is the Chrysler Delta. So then, we start the rankings as voted by you, with 12th place going to the Rover Tomcat. That got 1 point. This is a video which was the first one Matt from Furious Driving ever filmed for me, and I'm sure he'll be pleased to hear that it got something. Next is the Mazda MX-5. I'm sure Rob from We Shall Feast will be pleased about that as well. Right, then we come to 5 cars that are in 6th equal place. Which is something quite astounding, really. We have the 2014 MG3, the 2019 MG3, the BMW i3, the BMW 530D, and the Vauxhall Astra H, all in 6 equal place. They got 5 points each. It might have won the third equal place with 10 points each. The Peugeot 207 and the Seat Toledo. I added an extra 5 points for 207 because I was told by one of the other channels who watch my videos regularly that was their favourite episode, the attempt at comedy, of course. Second, I'm sorry to say for Mr. Matt Richardson from Furious Driving, it's the Alfa Romeo 145. This episode had quite a troubled gestation. It had to be done very quickly in terms of the editing. Yes, we had a few issues with some of the footage, but nevertheless, it's been quite popular. And that is a fantastic car. I absolutely love it, as does Matt himself, I think. And of course, number one, congratulations to Mr. James Coleman, the 1982 Ford Granada Mark II 2.8 Gear X Estate. I got 19 points. The Alpha only got 15. So I suppose I'll have to be awarding Mr. Coleman with something in the new year for being the viewer's choice for Tweed Jacket Reviews 2019. Thank you ever so much indeed to everybody who voted. I'll list all the reviews once again in the comments section below. You'll be able to click on and watch any you haven't. I've done 30 of them. So yes, probably some you haven't already seen, unless you're a very, very regular viewer. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. For some reason, the YouTube system has done a bit of a cleanup of itself, and quite a few of channels I know have lost a number of subscribers. I'm not alone in that. When they've closed accounts, haven't been used anymore. If you are subscribed, then please do click the notification bell to be informed of new videos. YouTube works in a funny way, but if you're subscribed and you don't actually regularly go and watch videos, it will stop notifying you of new content on a certain channel automatically, which is a bit of a shame, but that's the way that they work. So do go and have a look at that if that's something you're interested in. Obviously you don't wish to watch the videos, and you don't have to watch them, but I just wanted to let you know, because yeah, that seems to be something that I've had a conversation with a few people today, and that is just something worth bearing in mind. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.